Sir, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, the Banayan, Gramalaya, Feedback Foundation, then this Shelter Associates Pune, NIUA, ADB, GAZ, Society for Rural, Urban and Tribal Initiatives, State Mission Directorates from different states, National Campaign for Dignity and Survival of Sewerage and Allied Workers, National Water Mission, IRAD, Society for Promotion of Youth and Masses, Development Partners of ADB, GAZ, UNDP and UNICEF. The representatives of all these organizations are there. Though it may appear to be small, but it's very significant that all important segments of society, as well as institutions, they're all here. So I am confident that this workshop will definitely contribute to the work in the coming days and make it more meaningful and dynamic, the activity we have taken. Friends, the ideas and experiences of various stakeholders in the social development programs will prove to be extremely valuable in terms of providing a roadmap for institutionalizing the concept of Janandolan. Because the Prime Minister on the day one told me on October 2nd when we launched this program, he said, Venkaiah ji, इसको राजनीतिक कार्यक्रम नहीं बनाना, नहीं तो पॉलिटिकल सरकार का कार्यक्रम नहीं बनाना, इसको एक जन आंदोलन का रूप देना चाहिए, ऐसा प्रधानमंत्री जी ने बताया. I am happy to share with you that slowly this is becoming a people's movement. India is huge, vast. You have 125 crore people, you have different languages, you have different dialects, you have different habits, different traditions, different atmospheres. So in this country, to communicate and reach out, it's a big task. But at the same time, with all people like you and organizations like you, if you all join together, we can definitely make it into a people's movement. Friends, the workshop idea is to share the ideas, exchange the ideas, know the good examples, good practices of different areas and different organizations. Friends, this program has reached a very exciting and human stage in its journey. I travel around the country. I read the newspapers. Newspapers also for a change nowadays focusing something on constructive activity also. The newspapers always give importance for sensationalization. But at the same time, there are some newspapers which are also giving importance to something constructive, thought-provoking, so that this information, when it reaches others, it inspires them. I have undergone examples of a doctor couple, Dr. Padmavati and Prasad, from Challapalli, Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh. In the last 1 year, without break, they are involving themselves in this Swachh Bharat campaign. A 104-year-old lady in Ahmedabad, devoting her time selflessly to educate shopkeepers against littering. She is going to shop and telling them, don't litter outside, keep your dustbin. That itself is a big service. 104-year-old woman going around the city of Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Then women and girls are taking stand against marriage into families without toilet facilities. We hear the stories from different places. The girls are refusing to marry if the other side do not have a toilet. Then the other day, a Muslim woman in Guntur has presented her daughter a toilet, presentation of a toilet. See, this is how it's becoming very popular. Celebrity icons, movie stars, sports persons are also coming forward to contribute their time and efforts to the cause of Swachh Bharat Mission. Whether it is Amitabh Bachchan ji, the icon of the film industry, whether it is Sachin Tendulkar, a lot of other people, they are all coming forward voluntarily, not for the sake of advertisement. And also media people who are working in the social sector, business community, they are all coming forward and then helping this to become a movement. Then friends, so we have examples of highly qualified professionals. They are giving up lucrative careers to devote time and effort to Swachh Bharat related technology and services. I found a lot of IAS youngsters working as district collectors, sub-collectors and assistant collectors, taking initiative and focusing on this and motivating people of their region. As I told you, media houses also are devoting programs and channels to the cause of Swachh Bharat. Some of the channels are focusing on this aspect. Some of the media houses, they are devoting quarter page, half page for the good practices followed in different places, giving encouragement. The other day, we had a program, Swachh Sarvekshan. I came across one Nagarazu from Coimbatore and one Gaurav from Gogoi from Guwahati, and also from one Venkaiah from Hyderabad. For 16 years, he is a sanitary worker, he has not applied for leave. 16 years. Something amazing. They are the real heroes. They are the masters who are showing the way to others. It is not easy not to go on leave for 16 years. And then religious leaders and monks are also devoting time and energy in motivating followers and volunteers to take up the cleanliness drive. I contacted different religious and spiritual leaders, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Bishops' Council of India, Jamaat-e-Islami Hind, Deoband, and also SGPC, Sikh Gurudwara Prabodha Committee, then Gayatri Parivar, Sri Ravi Shankar, the Art of Living, Shankaracharyas, Puri Shankaracharyas. All of them have come forward and they have issued appeals also to their followers because they have vast followings also. And some of the channels also are devoting their valuable time to the cause of this Swachhata in the country. The corporates are also building in Swachhata related initiatives in part of their business practices. Resident welfare associations are proactively taking up decentralized composting and waste management initiatives. This is an important aspect because unless at the beginning itself, source itself is collected and segregated, it's difficult. Again, transportation, then segregation, and then processing and all these issues. So the RWS, Resident Welfare Associations, they play an important role. We have the example of Kochi. We have the example of Aleppi in Kerala, where it's processed at the entry point itself. Then the school children also are becoming more and more aware of the concept of cleanliness and motivating their parents also to adopt sanitary habits and practices. One girl, Lavanya in Karnataka, she went on fast. She said unless everybody in the village have a toilet, she is not going to eat food. The entire village woke up. And finally, I think it's in Mandya or Gulbarga district. Then the villagers, they became aware of their responsibility and they started getting toilets constructed. Friends, the focus on Swachh Bharat Abhiyan implementation, PM sends compliments and also calls up any officials who have done well in Swachh Bharat Mission. The Prime Minister himself is taking keen interest. He is observing what is happening across the country. Akamma of Harwal village in the backward Jawarki Taluk is one of the most backward taluks in Karnataka, Gulbarga district. She built 70 toilets with government money and 150 toilets after selling her gold and jewelry in her village. She is a shining example. Bagalkot women, members of Gram Panchayat, convinced the people that it was not hygienic to build toilets inside, it was not unhygienic to build toilets to build inside the house in Vantagudiga Taluk of Bagalkot district. Rohini Sindhuri, an IAS officer, took initiative to build 1 lakh toilets a year while working as the CEO of Mandya Jilla Parishad in Karnataka. In Mandya, government school children pushed their parents for building toilets and they were honored in morning assembly and were given 10 grace marks. So, B.R. Mamata, Deputy Commissioner Ramnagar, took initiative to construct 60,000 toilets in Tumkur district when she was the CEO of Tumkur. I told you, Lavanya, high school girl, got so inspired that she sat on hunger strike and in all the 80 houses in the village, held in a haldi of Sirat Taluk, built the toilets and she was made in Ambassador by those people, district administration. So it shows the inspiration from the Prime Minister, State Minister, taking cooperation of the people along with officials to make Swachh Bharat a Jana Andolan. These and many such examples may be there across the country, in different parts of the country. At the time of the launching of this mission, a Prime Minister made a passionate appeal to the people. Na gandagi karenge, na gandagi karne denge. That was the call given by the Prime Minister. So all of us should see to it that the people follow this commitment. And then he has also nominated some 90 celebrities for this cleanliness drive, requesting them to nominate 9 more celebrities, figures into their initiative. That's how it's picking up and then it's catching up. So the initiative of Swachh Sarvekshan ranking survey conducted to rate cities in various cleanliness parameters with citizen feedback being one of the key data inputs. Thematic drives with citizen participation, engaging students, self-help groups to be the drivers and change agents for social behavior change, engaging nearly 20,000 Swachhagrahis across the country to motivate community to step up open defecation. Intensive PR and social media campaigns being run continuously to engage with citizens to trigger and sustain their motivation to participate in the cleanliness drives. There has been a marked shift the way sanitation and cleanliness earlier were perceived. There is now a growing appreciation among the people the need for sanitation, cleanliness. Now it is not only the responsibility of the government, local bodies, but now it is the responsibility of the people. Because earlier we were all under the influence of "Sab kaam sarkar karega, hum bekar baide se chalega." Abhi ye chalega nahi. If you want cleanliness, if you want swachhata, if you want the country to move forward, if you want to develop, then you need to participate in the developmental process. You need to do your responsibility also. Every citizen has a right, every citizen has a duty also. So the duty is this: we have to clean ourselves clean, our house, our neighborhood, our temple, our mandir, our masjid, our workshop, our shop, our surroundings. It is our duty also to join the efforts of others to see that we maintain cleanliness. This is my appeal to all of you. My ministry brought together Swachh Bharat ambassadors last year for a high tea with the Honorable President. I have attended a cleanliness drive held at mosques at Ramakrishna Mission, Bengaluru. I have launched a Nukkad Natak initiative by an NGO who will be conducting street plays around Swachh Bharat Mission across 70 locations in Delhi over 15 days. Along with the softer aspects, the hardware aspect also is important, that is infrastructure creation. The Swachh Bharat Mission is not just construction of toilets alone, but at the same time construction of toilets also are important. Without creating infrastructure, you cannot force people to follow cleanliness. So I always give the example, somebody from Adwar or Bharatpur comes to Delhi, cannot place, goes for shopping or sightseeing, and he wants to go for urinal, he will be looking here and there. If there are no toilets, then he will try to urinate in open place. Then if the police or the authorities come and then catch him and then say, no, why you are doing it, you have to go to Adwar or Bharatpur for urination. Not practical. So you have to create infrastructure. And you have to create awareness among the people. You have to change the mindset of the people. Now it should become a fashion. It should become a fashion, and it should become a passion in everybody's mind that we should work towards this thing. More on solid and liquid waste management, clean and green cities is also an important aspect. Solid waste management, liquid waste management also should be part of our Swachh campaign. Clean and green cities, every house must plant a tree and protect the tree also. And the areas also should be seen green. The other day I was in Berlin for a conference. And I was, to my surprise and pleasantness, 1/3 of Berlin city is forest. And we in India, we have successfully destroyed all the forests. And now we are planting trees now, which our forefathers have taught us. See, this getting oxygen is very much important. Otherwise, you have to go to hospital and have oxygen. That is what is happening in most of our cases, because we have played with the nature. We have destroyed the nature. Now, back to roots. We have to take care of the nature. And even the buildings also, I told them, the architects and all, when you construct building, Please remember the nature, the culture, and then have better future. While constructing the buildings also, one should keep that in mind. CLTS, community-led total sanitation, a scientific tool successfully implemented in rural area, can be used in urban areas also to make cities open defecation free. Go for low-cost decentralized models for waste disposal instead of high-cost centralized ones. You can have different places, these models. It should become a fashion to declare your ward open defecation free, your village open defecation free, your district open defecation free. I come from a district which is open defecation free. That should be the target for everybody. If you move in that direction, now already 105 cities have declared themselves as open defecation free. Some of the states, Gujarat, now Andhra Pradesh also I think is right. They are, after that Maharashtra, every state is now trying to compete and join this program of open defecation free. As I told you, along with the software aspects, hardware aspects, that infrastructure creation continues rather in the government, be it consideration of individual and community public projects, bringing in path-breaking policy changes to facilitate waste processing into value-added products, setting up technology-enabled collection and transportation systems for solid waste, setting up waste to compost and waste to energy plants for water, for waste processing, etc. should also be there in our plans and action. The Government of India has come out recently, myself and Fertilizer Minister, myself and Power Minister. We had 6 meetings. At the end of it, we went to Cabinet approved it, waste to energy, waste to compost. Now, both are government programs and Government of India is going to fund these schemes also. 1,500 rupees for each metric ton of waste to compost. And then, even the discoms have been mandated to purchase and offer a special rate for the power that is produced through waste to energy, this thing. With all these efforts, a viable platform of citizens' participation has now been created. How much more remains to be done has to be seen. We need to scale up the citizens' engagement and participation in a more structured and institutional manner. However, the Swachh Bharat Mission to become a true people's movement, we have to go a long way. And we want all the institutions also to take part in this. Capacity building of the states and also urban local bodies engage in people's participation is also very much vital. It is only then the Swachhata will become ingrained into the collective psyche of our society. I hope in the breakout sessions and group workshops we are going to have, the experience sharing and global perspectives by the experts and speakers will provide sufficient inputs for a robust set of recommendations and strategy frameworks. The deliberations in this workshop and the concept paper that will be its output would hopefully show the way forward for a partisan shift in the way of citizens, the way they can be engaged in a more meaningful manner. The Swachhata becomes ingrained in the DNA of our daily lives. That's the ultimate purpose. Friends, I'm sure with such a important organizations and important people, and more particularly, I could find a lot of young faces, and also I could find a lot of women participants, because women, if they take something, they take it very seriously. By all means. And it will have impact on the family, because women are the nucleus of the family system in India. And the youngsters, if they really caught up with this idea, they can spread it fast, because they do it with passion and also with commitment and with dynamism. I'm happy this today's workshop, along with the experienced people like Parshuramanji, there are people with energy. So it's a combination of experience and energy together. And also there is enthusiasm among the society. Children also are willing to cooperate with this. Keeping that in mind, I hope that this workshop will have meaningful deliberations. We will come to some good conclusions. I assure you, I told Parshuramanji also, after this deliberations are over, you will be giving a report to the OS. But on the report, I said I shall call him and other people, have a consultation with the ministry, how to take it forward, how to translate these recommendations into practice, and how to disseminate the information to various limbs of the government. That will be done by our government. The Prime Minister is very clear. He spoke yesterday also. He said, reform, perform, transform. That's the call he has given to the nation. We have all the potential to become a strong and stable nation. The only thing we must all work together. We must have a positive mind. We must think constructively. We must have nation first policy. Whoever is doing anything must keep in mind whether we are doing these things in the interest of the nation or not. And the only agenda we can have is only development. After 68 years of independence, there are many gaps. These gaps can be filled up provided if there is a concerted action. So the other day also I gave a call that we should all join Modi. Modi means not Prime Minister Modi. Modi means making up developed India. That is the mission we have. Let us all join together and move forward. Thank you very much. All the best. Jai Hind.